Hello everyone and welcome on into a brand new episode of Taste Test right here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus Rex. I'm Sean and every Wednesday and Saturday you can watch me try the weird, the wonderful, the limited edition. Today we have a true limited edition in the form of apple, cider, donut, Flipz. I didn't pull it into frame. They're right over here. Look at these. Check out these Flipz. Look at how cool they look. I'm excited about these because I like the Flipz. We've had a few of them on the channel before. The blueberry donut were very good. That was either very early this year or like super late last year. And then a couple years ago, we had the carnival fun flavors. One of them was churro, and I'm blanking on what the other one was. But they were good and fun. And so I was excited that I saw the apple cider donut here because I think it's a fun flavor. I like how much more apple flavor stuff we're getting in the fall. It's kind of my orange creamsicle of the fall flavor. I'm happy with the amount that we have, but I would like to see more. And I'm excited about these because I like the Flipz. So hopefully they can nail a nice apple flavor here. The cider, I think, it'll add the ability for it to not need to lean on that apple so much because you can throw a little bit of that cinnamon flavor in there and really make it come through in a way that's going to be a little bit, I would say, easier to get the flavor at an appropriate level. Apple is always the flavor that I struggle with the most. I want it to be more, and it just never is quite enough. So let's see what we can do here, or let's see how they do here. These were found at Safeway/Albertsons. They're basically the same at this point. They were, they smell okay. Nope. Okay, they smell good. Hold on. They smell apple cidery. That is really good. I found these at Safeway, Albertsons, Albert Ways, Safe Sons. Found them. They were, and I would recommend doing this, much like the blueberry pie Oreos. If you can find them on sale, find them on sale. I got them for the price of $4.99. It's really confusing because I put the club number in. And then I thought I broke the machine. And then when it reads the price, it goes $5.99. Savings of $2. And I'm like, is that the price or is that the discount price? Like, why are you phrasing it this way? It's very weird because it makes it sound like it was $7.99, but then it was $5.99. But I think it was $5.99 to $3.99 or whatever it was. Either way, $6 and up is kind of like a no-go on this show. So don't do that. But if you can find it for $4, that's where you want to be. Anyway, let's dive in here. Kind of a bland color, but I don't think you're really here to... Is it pretty, you know? I don't know that these are where they need to be from a flavor profile. I think it's the same problem that we run into with so many of these apple flavors. I need a more distinct apple. More apple, please. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting a little bit of it here and there, but I'm just not getting it enough. I'm bummed because I remember really liking the blueberry donut ones, and I had hopes for them. But for all of the hope I should have every time it's apple, even though I'm excited about it because I like the brand or I like the idea, the concept, whatever, I have to rip that down because people just cannot get the apple flavor right. I just crank it up. Apple and lemon are the two that I always go to, or just yank it. Take the wheel of flavor, spin it all the way. Because you need it. You need more of it. But unfortunately, I don't know. The texture of it is still good. This is the one like kind of sweet salty that I would like. It just says artificially... It says covered pretzels. But it doesn't necessarily... Are they yogurt? Are these yogurt covered? Is that maybe what it is? Sweet and tart apple cider, warming spices, and a note of cakey donut. I'm not really getting much of that at all. I think these are yogurt based, yogurt covered. Delicious fall flavored hayride. God, I wish that were true, huh? Because I just had the Oreo Reese's and the Reese Oreo, whatever, and I just don't really love that. Was it that? Was that what it was? What did I just have? I had something on the show that was like, I don't like sweet and salty, but this is kind of like the one thing that's like, but if it's yogurt, it's not really the same. Doesn't matter. The point is, now it's going to bother me that I don't remember what I did on my own show, but hey, that's how this works here. I like the Flipz. I think the coating is solid and it mixes well with the pretzels, which I think have a nice texture. They're not too crunchy. They're not too soft or soggy. I think they have them right in a nice middle ground where there's a solid crunch without it being like, yeah, you know. I just wish the flavor were a little bit stronger, and it's a double bummer just because I mentioned those blueberry muffin, blueberry donut, maybe. Whatever it was, the blueberry was super strong and came through really nicely, and I was hoping for the same here. It just didn't go that way, and that is unfortunate because I was really excited about them. Again, I found them for $4 on sale, technically $6, also maybe $8, I don't know. Find them on sale. If you're interested in them, I wouldn't go higher than $4 for the bag. I found them at Safeway/Albertsons, and I actually had a really good trip there that day, finding random items. So that was nice. There you go. I think that about covers it. Let me know if you would like to try them, if you're going to try them, down in the comment section below. And you can also let me know if you have a suggestion, what it is, where to find it. You might see it on a future episode of the show. To see that future episode of the show, sorry, something is getting in my eye, which is not helpful. It's the apple spice. My eye. If you would like to see that future episode of the show, the best way to do that is to subscribe. Ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. You'll see that little notification pop up and you go, oh my gosh, he picked the one that I suggested. Wow, what a cool guy. Taste Test uploads in this playlist right here every Wednesday and Saturday. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll catch you in the next one. As always, bon appetit.